So I'm just going to demonstrate how to replace a conventional 230 volt rocker switch with a NodOn wireless switching actuator, which can then be triggered from any NodOn wireless switches that you may want to add into the system. So first thing we'll do is switch off the power. Make sure you don't have power at the switch first of all. I've already done that. I'm absolutely certain I don't have power here because it's on a plug top and the plug top is in my hand. So maybe test that with the meter before you make a start. So what you're expecting to find behind the switch when you open up the switch box is brown wire, which is the live supply line coming into the switch, and then the switched live coming out of the switch here, going off up to your light fitting. And then you should also see the neutral, supply neutral, which is joined through and continues on up to the light fitting itself. Now there are other wiring standards, and certainly with older house wiring, you may find that you only have one 2-core cable and 2 wires that come down in and out of the switch. If that's the case, then you won't be able to fit the switching actuator at the switch, and it will have to be installed up at the light fitting, or if you've got downlights, it can go in a double insulated box inside the ceiling in one of the downlight holes. But this is what you should find, and assuming this is what you've got, then this is how we can proceed with this installation. So first of all, I'm going to take the 230 volt switch out of the system. Okay, can do away with that for the moment. Now we've got the switching actuator, which has got a neutral input, a live input, and this is a 2-channel device, so there are 2 lighting circuits we could control with this device. We're just going to go with channel 1 because we're just using it for one lighting circuit here. So first of all, I'm going to attach the live. So that's the supply live, and then the switched live out to the light fitting and go into terminal 1. Now for the neutrals, these are joined through at the moment, which is how we want them to stay, but we also need a neutral to get into the device here. So I'm going to use an extra 3-way connector here. There are various different ways of doing this. Nice Vago 3-way connectors, or this is what you've got in the toolbox, a bit of connector block will do the same job. I've got this nice little push connector here, so I'm just going to open this up. So as well as the connect through, we want to be able to connect up the switching actuator now as well to neutral. So here's the switching actuator nicely nestled into its back box, wired in. You can see the neutral live and switched live output there on the terminals. So that's ready. We can put a blanking plate over that to hide it if we're not having a switch in that position anymore, say if that was being used for a foot switch. Alternatively, this could be a retractive switch wired in to trigger the device, and then have other wireless switches used as well. Or this could also be an NodOn wireless switch that would then talk wirelessly to the device behind it, and then additional wireless switches elsewhere, should you wish. So I think we're ready now to power this up and try teaching in a foot switch or a switch to see if we can get some lights to go on and off. Let's give that a go. So let's now pair this switching actuator from NodOn with a NodOn NodOn wireless foot switch. So first thing we're going to do is apply power. So we're on the test bench, so power is via a plug top here, so let's make sure we're all safe. Terminals are all nice and tight, and everything is looking good, no exposed copper or anything. Power on. So the LED lights up there on the switching actuator, and our panel light here is lit up, so we know that we're getting power through to the light fitting as we wish, which is great. Now the switching actuator's got a little press button on it here, so the process to put it into learn mode for channel 1 is just to press the little button 3 times in quick succession. So go. Now the little LED there has lit up red, and the panel light is switching on and off once a second. That's just to tell us that it's in learning mode. So to teach in this foot switch, what we're going to do is we're going to press down the foot switch, hold it for 3 seconds, and that should be it taught in. So here we go. I hope that was 3 seconds. Let's see if we've done what we intended. Here we go. One wireless foot switch which we can put in place of or add to our other switching options for that lighting circuit.